Welcome to Mr. Gossip. I am Sarah, your ultimate destination for Young and the Restless drama. Young and the Restless spoilers May 4th to 8th. Nikki and Victor's reunion hits a wall. Nikki and Victor make a shocking choice about their future as danger resurfaces, and secrets ripple across Genoa City. The two titans of Genoa City just can't put their resentments and bitterness about each other's choices behind them. The newly released weekly spoilers reveal that during the week of May 4th to 8th, Victor and Nikki reject an opportunity to reconcile. Victor, Eric Braden, makes no apology to Diane Susan Walters. Nikki, Melody Thomas Scott, confronts Lily Crystal Khalil about her deal with Victor. Billy Jason Thompson bargains with Victoria Amelia Heinley. Victor and Nikki reject an opportunity to reconcile. Christine Laura Lee Bell backs Phyllis Michelle Stafford into a corner. Sharon Case interrogates Sienna Tamara Braun about her past. Michael Christian LeBlanc and Phyllis do damage control. Lily's attempts to help Malcolm Shamar Moore are thwarted. Claire Haley Aaron makes a bold move to support Holden Nathan Owens. Phyllis is troubled by Nick's behavior. Matt Clark Roger Howarth resurfaces in Genoa City. Kane Billy Flynn makes a promise to Lily. Nick Joshua Morrow reveals a secret to Victoria. Chelsea Melissa Claire Egan questions Adam Mark Grossman about Riza Tina Kashani. Lauren Tracy Bregman gives Phyllis a warning. While Nikki and Victor can't get over their own issues to reunite, there are dramatic and dangerous things happening in the rest of the town. He just can't stay away from his enemies. The question is who he'll target first. It could be Sienna, who left him to die in the Las Vegas desert. Nikki has a confrontation with Lily. Somebody must have told Nikki about Victor's deal with Lily. She pretends to be kidnapped. She gets Chancellor. Victor knew how his wife felt about Catherine's company, and he was willing to give it away to the person they used and then betrayed for Chancellor the first time. If Nikki is truly feeling betrayed, then Lily should just tell her that now they were even. Lily will also deal with Malcolm, and Kane Clare is suddenly all in on Holden now that she knows more about his past and what he is currently struggling with. In other news, look for a week that pits Christine against Phyllis. And Adam can't outrun his Vegas interactions with Riza. Chelsea wants to know specifics. Sally's past heartbreak on Banby is why she was hesitant to accept Billy's proposal on Yandar. Having been burned not once, but twice by the same man, she was being cautious. As she told Audra on Thursday, April 30th, things don't tend to work out for her. When it came to Wyatt, Sally was never his first choice. Here's what happened in Los Angeles that's starting to rear its head in Genoa City. Sally overcame her fear concerning Billy's seriousness about committing to her. But the emotional scars left from her previous relationship with Wyatt could cause problems down the road. First love ultimately got between Wyatt Darren Brooks and Sally Courtney Hope. Wyatt's, to be exact. They'd had their problems before Flo, Katrina Bowden, came to town, but her arrival sealed their fate. See, he and Flo had been high school sweethearts, separated when Wyatt and his mother, Quinn Rena Sofer, left town unexpectedly. They'd gone on the run after yet another of Quinn's schemes fell through, and they had to escape before getting caught. Fast forward nearly 2 decades, and they were reunited when Flo moved to L.A. At first, Wyatt attempted a friendship with her, but their feelings bubbled to the surface. He told Flo about Sally and that he was committed to their relationship. When Wyatt learned that Thomas Matthew Atkinson had confided in Sally that he had feelings for Hope, Annika Noel, he broke up with Sally. He claimed it was because she didn't disclose what she'd been told privately. Thomas planned to interfere in Hope's marriage with Wyatt's brother, Liam Scott Clifton. The couple had been reeling from the assumed loss of their daughter, Beth. It wasn't long before Wyatt began seeing Flo. But then he found out that she was part of the scheme that saw Beth adopted by Steffi, Jacqueline McInnes Wood. This ended their romance. Heartbroken, Wyatt returned to Sally with his tail between his legs and asked to get back together. Sally said yes because she never fell out of love with Wyatt. It's also why she accepted his proposal. Though she was scared that Wyatt was still in love with Flo, he fought for their relationship. They reached a place of trust, only for it to be broken again. At one point, Sally had called him Liam by accident. She'd once had feelings for Liam, though it was unrequited. In a knee-jerk reaction stemming from being second choice to his brother at every turn, Wyatt broke up with Sally. What Sally didn't know was that Flo was waiting in the wings. For as much as Wyatt had assured her that he was over his ex, that wasn't quite true. The two got back together rather quickly after his breakup with Sally. The reason? Wyatt had managed to forgive Flo for her role in the cover-up of Beth's death. Also, Flo had donated a kidney to her Aunt Katie, Heather Tom, which went a long way toward helping Wyatt see the good in her again. Unable to stand their reunion, Sally was so desperate to hold on to Wyatt that she faked a terminal illness. She thought she'd be able to buy herself enough time to make him fall back in love with her. But he ultimately started taking care of her because he felt guilty. He didn't want her to spend what he thought were her last days on Earth alone. Sally's plans went off the rails when Flo found out about her scheme. She held her hostage in a bid to keep her silent, but when Wyatt found out, he came to Flo's rescue. With the jig up, Sally let Wyatt go. The conclusion of her relationship with Wyatt was not Sally's finest moment. She had been struggling with fatigue at the time, and the stress from the breakup pushed her over the edge. While she is a different person now, the deep wounds from that time in her life remain. Sally's never trusted that anything will work out for her or that she can be enough for someone. It's been proven to her over and over again that it won't and that she's not. But Billy is putting her first. He proposed with a ring and doesn't have a woman on the side waiting for the demise of their relationship. Though there's a part of Sally holding on to what Wyatt's divided heart did to her, another part wants to trust the man she's with. That's why she ended Thursday's episode with her telling him that she wants what he wants, a life together as husband and wife. Sally's insecurities may not be going anywhere, but she is working on not letting them keep her from experiencing joy. Whether they might get the best of her as she and Billy start to plan their wedding is anyone's guess. For now, she's just happy to wear his ring and is looking forward to the future they'll have with their child due in a few months' time. Yandar, the rinse May 1st, Sienna believes Matt is dead, and that may be exactly what he needs. Sienna is certain Matt is gone, but that belief may be exactly what he needs to stay one step ahead. Sienna's certainty created a dangerous turning point. Convinced that Matt is dead, she offered a version of events that risks slowing everyone else down at the exact moment urgency matters most. That belief doesn't close the story. It creates space for Matt to operate, but the details underneath that certainty don't hold together. She recalls fragments of the encounter, including his energy and the chaos surrounding them, yet she cannot pinpoint the moment that would confirm what she claims. That missing piece becomes impossible to ignore. Sharon Case, approaches carefully, trying to separate what Sienna feels from what she can verify. As the questions continue, the story doesn't become clearer. Instead, it starts to fracture. Sienna grows more agitated, repeating that Matt is dead even as her own memory fails to support it. At the same time, the truth exists outside of that conversation. Matt is alive, but no one in the room is working from that reality. That disconnect is where the danger begins. Sienna's version of events begins to influence how others respond. If Matt is gone, the immediate threat disappears, and the focus shifts away from pursuit. Even doubt has limits when there is no proof to counter what is being said. Sharon resists accepting that conclusion, but she is still constrained by what she can establish. Without evidence, suspicion can only go so far. That creates a situation in which questions linger, but decisive action stalls. Sienna's emotional state adds another layer. She is not trying to deceive anyone. She believes what she is saying, which makes her convincing even when she is wrong. In a moment like this, belief carries weight, and that weight can alter the course of events. If Sienna's claim holds, even briefly, it gives Matt something critical. It buys him time to move without pressure and to stay out of sight while the Newmans begin to stand down. That shift doesn't need to be permanent to matter. The Newmans' attention is already divided. Nick, Joshua Morrow, is focused on confronting his addiction and trying to stabilize. Victor, Eric Braden, is turning his attention toward Phyllis, Michelle Stafford, and the company. The larger forces in Genoa City are moving in different directions. That creates a gap, and Matt is the one positioned to take advantage of it. Sienna's certainty may feel like closure, but it has the opposite effect. It lowers the guard at the exact moment it should be highest. Thanks for watching, Mr. Gossip. If you enjoyed the drama, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. More shocking secrets, more emotional twists coming your way. Stay tuned, because the drama never ends.